ARP, you are a brilliant individual. From what you have built from the ground up, brick by brick, no pun intended, you've done your thing in this culture. There's no reason that you should be fishing and throwing shit out there.
Smoke royalty. What is smoking with y'all? The laser attached to the black tool stronger than...
Start here the battle rap.
No. When you came across battle rap, like...
But once I got to middle school, I might have stayed.
Go ahead, finish your story. Go ahead.
Being literal. So that...
And that's what I'm saying, like, this is, it is the same, I'm not gonna lie to you, because they used to.
Smoke cakes TV.
I ain't looking for problem, bitch, I am the problem. You want it, you got 'em, so here you go. Look, I came with a smile, but you want to smoke. Pistol with me, a nigga, and take it home.
Smoke royalty. What is smoking with y'all, man? We is here. And we got ARP and Black Compass. If y'all ain't checked that interview out, y'all make sure y'all go to Black Compass Media and check out that interview with ARP, you know what I mean? Not just that one, but they got various amounts of interviews, you know what I mean? Go check one of them out, you know what I mean? Like, comment, subscribe, put a lightning bolt on that thing, you did. But either way, right? It's a lot to unpack here. It's a lot to unpack here, not just from the ARP interview, but outside of that, right? You know what I mean? So, speaking of the interview, let's go to the interview. The first 35, 40 minutes is them talking about issues with the ARP. You know, recently issues with the URL, you know what I mean? And ARP recently came out and said that, you know what I mean, MBS was offered, you know what I mean, some bread to not cover their events, you know what I mean, to not cover RBE as a company, right? Now, with that being said, a lot of people don't believe the bro from MBS, you know what I mean? A lot of people was like, yeah, his story don't sound right, it don't, you know what I mean? It don't sound too good, you know what I mean? A few days come out, Beasley, he comes out in the interview, boom. Show the proof. Thought there was audio, you know what I mean? Put it out. Where's it at? You know what I mean? Where is the audio? Where is it at? It's like the Tay-Rock audio. Where is the audio? You know what I mean? And people was kind of like pushing it under the bus, and it's kind of making ARP look bad because it's like, damn, this nigga, you know what I mean? Well, ARP said he saw some proof. I don't know what some proof means, but that's what ARP said. And I believe ARP, he may have saw something that kind of suggested, you know what I mean? Or it may have been proof that it was an actual, you feel me? However, with the proof not totally being put out in the forefront, and MBS Keo, his story not sounding too sturdy, you did what I'm saying. It kind of makes it look like, you know what I mean, niggas is fishing for shit, you know what I mean? And then let's add insult to injury. You go into this Black Compass interview, right? And the first 30, like I said, 35, 40 minutes is about this situation. And not just about this situation, but compromised media as well. You feel me? We're going to touch on that topic too. But it goes on to the situation. And bro is like, yo, I've seen some proof. We know the history of what you know what I mean, what happened, you know what I mean, for the past 9 years, you know what I mean? And I don't know if we have solid proof on the history of the past 9 years, but we can only go with what we know from the hollows and the people that came out and said that they were offered money, you know what I mean, the K-Shines and shit like that, right? And the murder books, dude, that's crazy. But he's saying couple all of that, you know what I mean? Group all of that, all of these situations together, you know what I mean? 2 + 2 = 4 every time. This is what he's trying to say, you know what I mean? Like, if it look like a duck, you know what I mean? Walk like a duck, talk like a duck, it's a motherfucking duck. You dig what I'm saying? It could also be a decoy, though. You know what I mean? And that's what I wanted to say. Like, yeah, we could look at it like there's a history of something happening. Yeah, we could look at it, or we just gonna say it, there's a history of blocking battles by the URL. You know what I mean? You can look at it as there's he's ARP seen some proof of I guess a representative contacting MBS. You did what I'm saying, and a new situation just happened to where I guess Swave ends up calling, or something was said to Swave about asking a question about the Mook and Big K battle at a URL event. Swave Sevah in return, you know what I mean? He vents, you know what I mean, to what, you know what I mean? And if you've seen the Swave Sevah blog, it's out, you know what I mean? Go to 15 Minutes of Fame and watch it, you feel me? But if you've seen that, right, you know that Swave felt like he was calling in as somebody that he genuinely thinks is a friend to confide into, right? Now, it's a vent. Not even to confide into, but to vent about, you know what I mean, him being angry about what's going on. About, you know what I mean, y'all niggas should be, you know what I mean, together than separated, you know what I mean? And what I heard kind of upset me, you know what I mean? And I'm just venting to you about it type shit, you know what I mean? In turn, ARP takes that information and goes public with it, as somebody is trying to sabotage, or not sabotage, but trying to sway Swave into not asking questions about RBE on a platform, on a media platform, on 15 Minutes of Fame, right? When, according to Swave Sevah, that's totally not the case. Swave Sevah says he called to confide into you because, you know what I mean, he was hot about what Nunu said. You know what I mean? He was hot about what Nunu said during the interview or after the interview. I'm not quite sure when she said it. I'm not quite sure if he said it, if he specified. You know what I mean? But he was hot about whatever she said. In return, he was confiding into you, not thinking that you was going to go public with it. You know what I mean? With a sliver of information that may seem like it's sabotage to your company, right? Now, on one aspect, I feel Nunu. You're not like I'm gonna be real with you. If I'm part of the URL staff, and a RBE question is asked, and I'm, you know what I mean, knowing the history, and if I'm waving that URL, you know what I mean, flag, you dig, and I'm wearing that patch on my, you know what I mean, arm or whatever, then I might feel some type of way too about it. You feel me? Like, why you asking RBE questions? You know what the situation is we got going on. You know what I mean? Why you asking? You know what I mean? That's only a natural feeling to have, right? But then on the other hand, this is battle rap. Like, we all fuck with each other. Just because y'all leagues ain't fucking with each other don't mean that the battlers don't fuck with each other. Then let's not get that fucked up. Some battlers may not fuck with each other, but you go to a battle rap event, niggas is hanging out. Niggas is Joe Cool in it. You feel me? Niggas, you feel me? Asking for lighters and shit like that. You know what I mean? Now, I want to move into this part too. Black Compass. I understand it was a passionate moment, like, but y'all gotta let the man speak. You did what I'm saying? and then you know what I mean, write down your question if you got it, you know what I mean, but don't keep cutting the man off, you know what I mean. Let the man speak. That's the only gripe I got from the interview, you know what I mean. Just let the man speak. Y'all talking, everybody talking all over each other, like it was kind of crazy. It was like pandemonium in that bitch, you know what I mean. Everybody talking about hold on, you know what I mean. That's the only like true gripe I have from this situation, because you know what I mean, y'all was talking, you know what I mean, y'all felt some type of way about a comment that was made, you know what I mean. Let's get into the compromised media, you know what I mean. Fuck it, we here. Niggas felt some type of way about ARP making a compromised media blog or whatever it was, you feel me. Let me tell you this. Firstly, I don't think he ever specified a name. You know what I mean? Tony, bro, I feel like you felt like it was directed towards you or Black Compass. You know what I mean? Y'all felt like it was directed towards y'all, right? There's an old saying. I'm sure y'all have heard of it. You know what I mean? There's a common saying in the South. A hit dog a holler. You understand what I'm saying? A hit dog a holler. If the shoe fit, wear it. You know what I mean? There's many sayings for this. You did what I'm saying. Especially if a motherfucker don't specify. You know what I mean? If it don't apply, let it fly. You feel me? I'm sure more will come as we talk. But that's just what it is. You know what I mean? I'm gonna tell you this, right? I had a manager, you know what I mean, growing up at a you know what I mean, a sales company, right? And he says, you know what I mean, he tells me, like, well, if you're doing everything 100% to your ability and you've covered your tracks, you know what I mean, crossed your T's and dotted your I's, so to speak, you feel me? Then you should have nothing to worry about. You can tell when people have something to worry about because they start to get defensive. You hear me? And I don't think you brothers are compromised. But I do feel like you guys are hearing the grumblings of maybe internet trolls of the culture, you know what I mean? Or not just internet trolls of the culture. Maybe people actually feel like y'all are compromised. But guess what? As long as you guys are crossing your T's and dotting your I's, and guess what? That car go right around that dog. You know what I mean? That message fly up in the air somewhere. It don't even hit you. You did what I'm saying. It don't pertain. Like if y'all know y'all doing what y'all supposed to be doing, then let that shit fly. There's no reason to feel no type of way about it. Shit, I ain't feel no type of way about it. But then again, I'm a small, I got 2,000 followers. You know what I mean? Subscribers. Shout out to y'all. You know what I mean? I'm not scoffing at that at all. You know what I mean? That's a big deal to me. You know what I mean? But I didn't take offense to it. Because I know. I talk about what the fuck I want to talk about. It is what it is. You know what I mean? You might see some hip-hop shit on here. You know what I mean? It's not just, you know what I mean? Recently, it's just been all battle rap. But y'all go back in the archives, I talk about what the fuck I, you know what I mean? And whenever people say, oh, compromise, I know good and well it don't pertain to me. So I keep it moving. I might sit there and laugh at it and then keep it moving. You feel me? It is what it is. It is what it is. You feel me? Now, I will say this. Nunu, you gotta chill. You gotta chill, Miss Nunu. I don't know what you got going on, but you gotta chill. You gotta chill. Hey, yo. Nah. You know what's going on. Why you gonna bark on them about some RBE shit? You know what I mean? Like, let that man do his interview. Let that man do his interview. And then pull him to the side like, hey, man, you know what I mean? You ain't got to say shit out in the public and make, you know what I mean, make people feel this type of way, you feel me? Chill, no. Chill. Swave. I know you say you felt like, you know what I mean, your mistake was going to somebody that you felt like, you know what I mean, had your best interest and your trust and your loyalty at heart, you know what I mean? You felt like that was your only mistake, that's your only error. And my brother, that's not an error. You know what I mean? That's not an error on your behalf. You know what I mean? That's an error on the person that you trusted. You know what I mean? Like you said, now you know, you know what I mean? You still fuck with them, but now you know that you can't really say too much. You know what I mean? You can't really vent to a motherfucker like that. You feel me? You can't really do it. You know what I mean? And I understand that and I respect that, but I want you to know, you know what I mean? You didn't do nothing wrong, especially if that's somebody that you regularly go to and vent to and talk to on the regular. You feel me? Like it sucks. It sucks. But guess what? It happened. You know what I mean? It is what it is. ARP. Say the best for last. ARP, my brother. My brother. ARP. Let me find the light of that work first. Damn, ARP. So, I would be real. I would keep it. We're going to keep it all the way 100. ARP. It seems like you just fishing for any little thing to be like, look what they're doing. Look what's going on. Look, you know what I mean? And it reminds me of, you know what I mean? I'm going to be real with you, ARP. It reminds me of my kids. You know what I mean? One of the kids would be touching the other kid, and they'd be playing, I'm not touching you, Gary. You know what I mean? Stop touching me. And then they get into this fake imaginary box, and it's like one of them got their hand this close to the face. I'm not touching you. And Dad, they're touching me. He's touching me. You know what I mean? Like, look what he's doing. He's got his hand in my face. Look. And I gotta go, man, get your hand out of it, man. Sister, why you letting him do it? This between y'all. Y'all at the age where y'all need to learn how to, you know what I mean? Hey, RP, you are a brilliant individual. From what you have built from the ground up, brick by brick, no pun intended. You've done your thing in this culture. There's no reason that you should be fishing and throwing shit out there. I understand it may be a tactic of some sort that I can't grasp. You know what I mean? I understand. You know what I mean? There's tactics out there to kind of, you know what I mean, make people see shit. You feel me? I understand all of that, right? But what this is doing is making you, first of all, it's making your relationship with Swave not a good one. You know what I mean? Not how it was. You know what I mean? And then also it's making the people look at you like my nigga, like, what is you doing? You got this blue, you know what I mean? The Divide and Conquer 2 coming out. It should be not 100% focused into that. Fuck what these URL niggas is doing. Give a fuck if they tell me not to fucking cover. I don't give a fuck who you tell not to cover my shit. I don't give a fuck. We RBE. 200-something thousand. How many 100-something thousand subscribers y'all got over there? Come on. Niggas not subscribed for no reason. ARP. You feel like niggas just sabotage? Go out there and get your own media. Look. There's plenty of people at Bumpy Bars. You know what I mean? You go to Bumpy Bar, hey, Bumpy Bars, just cover my shit. You know what I mean? Here comes some skrill. You know what I mean? I'm not saying he gonna do it. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Go to the people that cover your shit. Hey, I want to do an interview with you. Let's go right now. Hey, you know what I mean? Can we get some of these, you know what I mean, brick artists on here? Let's go right now. You know what I mean? Fuck who ain't fucking with you. And if somebody cannot fuck with you because another motherfucker can tell them not to, then fuck them. Keep it moving. Drop the blue battles, nigga. What are we doing? All systems go, ARP. I don't know. It making you look crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you, ARP. It is. This constant, you know what I mean, word about, you know what I mean, oh, they're picking on me, but it's making you look like the victim. Like, I'm gonna be real. It's making you look like the victim out here. Like, come on. And y'all got behind the scenes shit going on in litigation and shit. Like, come on, bro. Like, you wildin'. I understand they may be wilding but they not in the public. You know what I mean? They not out here looking crazy. You know what I mean? They not. You know what I mean? Nigga went on Jay Black and had a professional interview. Like, he may not even answer nothing to. Truthfully, I don't know. You know what I mean? But he did it and got up out of there. They didn't play no victim or nothing, you know what I mean? He got a little frustrated, you know what I mean, about the culture or the backlash of the app, but he got about it. Like, you feel me? Niggas is looking at you laughing right now. I promise you that niggas is. I don't know, ARP. I don't know, bro. Either way, man, y'all tell me what y'all think about this down in the comments below. Y'all make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. You dig. Salute for those that deserve it. You feel me? And as always, man, I love the hell out of y'all. Can't.
My ace is bowler, I can't control it. Hella bright motor, still driving slowly. Yeah, Ratatouille and ran into a cobra. Yeah, my nigga smoker really smokes on. Rio, the great Bambino, money like a phone number.